Hello, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I love to come live about once a week or film a video to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. And of course, it's all about Valentine's Day, and I'm super excited because Stampin' Up's January through April 2024 mini catalog is live, as well as the celebration. So celebration is always the most fun time of year. If you don't know about it, contact me. For every $50 and $100 increments of purchases, you get to choose free product. So that's exciting. Hey, Jeanne. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Beth. Hey, thanks everyone for joining me this morning. I'm going to show you, last night we had a team meeting and the icebreaker was tell me your name and your favorite new item in the mini catalog. Hey, Dawn, thanks for joining. Hey, Wendy. And I said my favorite item is the one that I'm working on now. My loves change from I love each stamp set I get, and then I try to play with it as much as I can and show you as much as I can. So of course, right now, the Be Mine Sweet collection is at the top of my list, as well as the Adoring Hearts hybrid embossing folder that I showed last week. So let me pop you down. I'll show you a bit of the suite. I'll show you the card I'm going to make, and then I will share some other samples with you. So just hang on. Ceiling fan is always awesome, isn't it? All right, the Be Mine Sweet collection. You'll find it on beginning on page 8 of our new January through April 2024 catalog. And it kind of goes over onto page 10 as well. Lots of samples there. Hey, Tammy, thanks for joining. One quick note about this is that I am offering a Zoom class to go at the end of the month. That comes with a small tutorial and a video replay. And the cards that I'm doing you won't see on any of my videos. So if you're interested, please let me know. Hey, Nikki, thanks for joining me. So that's an aside, but let me show you. So the Sweet collection comes with the Be Mine Valentine set, standalone for Valentine's Day and love and sweet and all those fun things. Also, a Valentine or the Bee Builder Punch, heart, the bee. I've seen people use these as word bubbles. There's also designer series paper. I mean, you gotta love the designer series paper. I've cut this into 6x6, and I'll just quick show you some of the designs. If you haven't seen them up close, I love that. So there's the Bee Valentine on one side, and then you'll have your neutral on the other. Good morning, Sandy. And here's the honey for your as sweet as honey. A nice, fun little red pattern. This pattern reminds me of that softly sophisticated embossing folder that you can earn during celebration. More cute little bees and hearts. More hearts. Sweet sorbet and petal pink. More bees, more flowers. There's some flowers you can use. There's the flowers. So this is really spring as well. And once Valentine's Day has passed, it's such a short season. You can, and some honey hive patterns. You could use any sentiment along with the bee, and you would be just fine. It would be awesome. So it's a good standalone set. So there's the designer series paper. Oh, it also comes with a sweet sorbet, some luscious ribbon. I love that. It's the bordered sweet sorbet bordered ribbon. Lots of these are adhesive backed hearts and flowers. You can see I've dug into those. And the sweet also, and I haven't gotten into these. There's a whole package, see, the square pillow boxes. So I need to make something with that. I've been using another treat box this week. So that's what's in our sweet, the Be My Valentine Let me show you the card I'm going to make. And now, some of you who follow me regularly might be a little amazed. I'm usually a clean and simple stamper, and I don't know what came over me, but I went to my craft cupboard and took out all the things. So this one, it's super cheery. It's super fun. So let me kind of go over what I used, and then we'll make this card together, and I have some other fun samples to show you. Hey, Sue, thanks for joining. So I have a sweet sorbet base. Well, actually, let's just kind of put it together, and I'll show you as I go. I also promised I would, this is the Glass Mat Studio. I will be stamping on it today and showing you how the photopolymer work on this mat. I've been loving it. This is something that a new demonstrator joining Stampin' Up! During Celebration can earn free. So it's a $60 value. So I have my Sweet Sorbet cardstock that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, all ready to go. Then I have, you'll need, hey Kathy, thanks for sharing, 5 1/4 by 4 with that basic white. And then your sweet sorbet is 5 by 3 3/4. And the first thing I dug out, like I said, this suite is standalone. I could use just what's in the suite and make fabulous projects, but something wild and crazy came over me, so I drug everything else out. So this piece, the 5 by 3 3/4, is embossed with the Softly Sophisticated embossing folder. So I'll go ahead and put that on. It looks like I might run out of seal, so I might have to have glue today. Hey, Lori, thanks for joining. So I'll put this on, but I'm going to set it aside because I have some ribbon we're going to add. So then my next layer, I took one of the pieces of Designer Series paper, and I die cut it with the mini pocket envelope die. So I've already cut that and put it together. I didn't think you wanted to watch me do that, but I chose that pattern. Now, the mini pocket envelope die is one of Stampin' Up's online exclusives, so you'll find this online. It is a super fun gift card holder, and today I'm using it as a tag. You know what? I forgot to show you. So you pull that little thing out, and there's Be My Valentine. And you could put a gift card, you could put little candies, you could put whatever you wanted in there. So I have that all ready to go. And I have the tag that is cut from Petal Pink, and that is cut with one of the TaylorMade's tags die, and those are in the annual catalog. And then I have a couple of hearts that are die cut from the Designer Series paper. And they are die cut with, and I think Wendy is watching, the Radiating Stitches dies. There's a fun little heart in there. And the Radiating Stitches dies are also an online exclusive, and they are back in stock. So these are going to act as our little pull for our tag. And then I have a vellum piece, and then we need to, this is going to be for the inside, and then we need to make our bee, because it's a bee builder, so there are lots of different ways you can do the bee. Hi, Brenda. Thanks so much for popping on today. I didn't cut that long enough, so we're not going to do the inside. We'll just skip that for now. All right, so let's do the bee. This one does take a lot of little blocks, that's for sure. There are several ways that you can do this. This is the way that works for me. Notice I am not using the Pierce mat underneath. So I also want to look at the punch to be sure that I'm putting my bee on my paper. So I'm inking up this piece in black, the memento. What was I going to say about that? You could also put, just stamp this on yellow or Daffodil Delight or Crushed Curry cardstock, and you would not. Hello, Noreen. Thanks for joining from Maryland. So while I do this, I'm going to do 2 bees, but you can see what great impression that got without having the pierce mat, that the glass mat does that for me. So, so this is the bee body that I'm making. There are a lot of little pieces to this bee, but he's fun. And what's super fun too is, he has all kinds of little faces. So you could have a smiley face, a winky face, kind of a sweet face. So whatever kind of face, I kind of been leaning toward the smiley face. All right, then I'm going to take out my Daffodil Delight, and here is the yellow body. And, you know, I've even seen the black just stamped on, and leave your bee white. So, but yeah, you could save time definitely by stamping on that Crushed Curry or Daffodil Delight cardstock. So, you know, with these photopolymer stamps, you can just line that up. I don't think I did a very good job on that one. I did not. I'm sure glad that I did 2 of them. Let's see if I can get a good bee here. There we go. All right, so there's my bee body. While I have his body on, I am going to, here's his little smiley face. So I'll get my black out again for the smiley face. Boy, he lost his stripes there, man. All right. And then he's going to need some wings. I gave him 2 wings. Again, you could, I've been storing my extra stamps over the side on here if I don't have them on a block. You could just, this is the outline of the wing. You could use it just on your Daffodil Delight, but I'm going to go through you and show you the whole thing. So I'll do 2 wings here. And then we'll fill them in. I better do a couple extra, obviously. But you can see how nicely these photopolymer stamps, I don't know if the clicking bothers on the video or not when I set it down. All right, so I like having the extras in case I make a mistake or in case I just need them laying around, and if I like to have a bee on my desk. All right, my Daffodil Delight here is, now that's a heart, so the heart punches with this heart here. So it can be a heart or it can be the fill-in for the bee's wings. So let's do a couple of those. And just layer that on top, if you can see. Good morning, Pat. You buzz, yes. I got a little, but when I punch that, I'm not going to notice. So there we go. There's a good one. And then I'll be able to punch those. All right, one last little piece. And you don't have to do this last little piece either, but today I wanted to show you how all the little pieces work. And this is his little antenna. And that actually, I'll show you the heart too, but I like to do a bunch of these too. Again, this is in the Memento. I had every little block out when I was using these because there were so many pieces, but super fun, super worth it. All right, let's start with the big, the body of the bee in the Bee Builder Punch. So I'm able to slide that in here and line it up and punch out his body. You use a lot of glue dots doing this too. So there's his body. We're good there. And then we have his wings. And I might need to just take a little notch out here. This is at an angle, so sometimes it's a little tricky to get that in here. There's one wing. There we go. And then let's go over, I like this wing better. And we'll punch out this wing. So again, that can be a heart or a wing. So if you're not, you could use this with hearts and flowers and not even, and then you have this little heart here too. And that happens to be his antenna. So it just, this one goes, I don't know if you can see that, upside down. There we go. All right. So now we have all the little bee body pieces. And I'm just going to grab my glue dots and put that together. Glue dot on the back of the heart, on the heart here. All right, they don't want to come off this morning. And you can make your bee fly up or sideways or backwards or whatever. That's what's so fun. You can just, such a cheery thing for some, I know some people are having snow days today, so we did see snow on the Superstition Mountains, and there's frost on the windshield. I know, boo-hoo, right? That's why I'm not going out. That's why I'm stamping with you this morning. And then here is his little antenna. So there's that. All right, so we have most of the pieces. The other thing I'm going to bring in is the Be My Valentine sentiment that comes from the stamp set throughout the year. That was featured in the September through December mini, and it's now available as an online exclusive. So it has your Easter, your birthday, New Year's, Halloween, everything. So I brought that one out for the tag. So we'll stamp that on the tag and get the tag ready. Like I say, I brought out everything today. I don't know what got into me, but I get, you have all these products, and it's so fun to see how you can mix and match and combine them all for, for different things. Let's see. Let's find the little hearts and stamp some of those little hearts here with my. And just switch that out. Little hearts wherever you want, just to add some fun. Hey, Dawn, thanks for joining. All right, we're making a Valentine card with the Be Mine Sweet Silk Be My Valentine bundle and all kinds of other products as well. So let's put the our little tag pull. Again, I die cut those from the designer series paper, and these radiating stitches dies. It's fun to see how many different products we just actually have that have like hearts and things that you can, that you bought a long time ago and you just don't really remember what you have. So it's like, oh, I could use that, or let's try that. So I'm trying to get a glue dot on each end and put it on the tag. Make things complicated, but it's super fun. I hope you like this card. I've done some really clean and simple stamping with this. I send cards to my team members every month, and I did a clean and simple card with them. So now that's just ready for our tag. So you can go wild and crazy, or you can go clean and simple. And you know me, I normally go clean and simple. So let's bring in some of our bordered Sweet Sorbet ribbon. And my scissor I was working on another project. All right, let's wrap the ribbon around that. We'll tie a nice bow. Thanks everyone for hanging with me this morning. Does everyone make Valentine cards and send them or not? Not everybody does, but like New Year's cards, that was one thing I just started sending in my New Year's cards. I kind of did as a thank you note too. So I'm going to put the Stampin' Seal on back here. And we'll put it on the card front. See how that all comes together. Oh, good. Brenda, I know you make cards for every single month. All right. So then this tag needs to go on the front. There's my pull. Let me see if I have enough seal to finish this up. I'm going to just put the adhesive on the back. To get it to stick down. And, you could use this layout for a birthday card as well. So it's coming along. All right. And then we need to finish up with, there's our vellum and that Stylish Shapes dies. I'm wearing them out. All right. So what I do is I put the dimensionals on the back of the bee. And then, oh, he's so cute. And then I'll put the dimensionals on the back of the vellum so the adhesive won't show through. So you can see where to put that. And there he is, flying away, asking you to be his Valentine. All right, I know. All right, so we need to trim that ribbon. And then we need some gems, those adhesive-backed hearts and flowers. And they mix and match really well. That's what I love most about Stampin' Up. That's why I started using it and joining years ago, was because everything goes together. Everything matches. Everything complements. I know that I'm going to be successful. I don't have to rummage around for something. Let's see. So, we should have some of the daffodil. He needs a heart. And, how about a little flower? You can just do whatever you want. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, we should have let's have a petal pink heart too. All right. Oops. All righty. So hello, Colleen. Good morning. So there's our, a tag pull card using the Be My Valentine bundle. Now, as I promised, I have a few more samples. I've been playing. Again, you'll find this information on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. So look there too and contact me if you have any questions at all. The embellishments are called the adhesive-backed hearts and flowers. And a whole package looks like that, available there on page 9. All right, the next card I have is another fun layout that I like to use, using strips of the Designer Series paper. I just measured those strips. Here's my ruler. So the strips are 1.5 by 3 3/4, and I have 3 of those layered on a basic black that's 5 1/4 by 4. Take a peek here. Look at that die, that circle die. It's going to start to be now one of my favorites. It is from the Everyday Details dies. There are some circles in there. And what I love is that it layers perfectly on one of those Stylish Shapes dies. So you can't see that here in the video, but there's a little stitch all around the edge of that black circle. And then I use some of the ribbon here. I brought in the black matte dots for that, for this card. But this sentiment does come from the Be My Valentine stamp set. So there is another sample. This one, I used a whole bunch of Designer Series paper. So as I showed you earlier, that yellow piece is 5.5 by 4.25. And then there's two or three layers of that. And again, here's my circle from the Everyday Details with the stitched circle behind it. And these really pop out on that black designer series paper. So there's another sample. Now, last night we had a mystery stamping. So someone on my team designed a card, gave us the measurements, and then we had to make a card. And so this, I had all my materials out. So this is the card that I made. And I just posted what the name of this is. It's darn it. Anyway, I looked it up and I posted it on our team page, but that's super fun. It's a double-decker pop-out card. So when it's flat like this, and then when you open it, it's like that. So that's really fun too. Did that on the fly. Get it? All right. I know it's a little silly this morning. And these other two, you might have seen floating around. These were part of Stampin' Up's on Stage at Home. So we got to order the bundle. And you can see here, we didn't use any colored cardstock. We just used the black on the white designer series paper, that little honeycomb. So that's an easy design, that you can replicate at home too. And this one as well. And the wings, you don't have to be black and white. We did those in Pool Party, and then use a little watercolor on that. So you can see all the designer series papers. And then I had a couple fun treats for the people who came to my house that day. So I love to make little treat packets. So I had these little bags, and this is the designer series paper. And the sentiment, you're as sweet as honey. And those little honey sticks are inside of there. And there's a little punched heart. And also, it was fun. Burt's Bees has some lip gloss, so I thought it'd be fun to make a treat packet. So I just embossed the sentiment from the stamp set in white on black, and I also colored the ribbon to match. This uses the Countryside Corners dies. So there you have it. I've been having a lot of fun with this. There will be other samples coming on my blog, so be sure to check back at kimplayswithpaper.com. But here are some of the cards for review. Let me know if you have any questions at all about anything. I'd love to help you in your paper crafting journey. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I will have a good rest of the week and weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.